Hey Crusher, it's Matteo from GMB Crush here and welcome into a new video episode. So in this video, I will show you an incredible update that Google has already released in beta for Google Notebook LM. So basically, this new update allows you to directly interact with the podcast, and the AI personalities in the episode will adjust their responses based on your input during the podcast. Also, for those who are interested, I will highlight what I believe is the most exciting feature for adding a branding touch to the entire podcast episode. So if you are interested in this specific part, just leave a comment on the video with the hashtag prompt, and I will send you the prompt I use to customize each podcast episode. So by going to Google Notebook LM, you can click to create new, and I usually use the option to paste text. Okay, so you can click to copy a text and you can paste your text here. Okay, so this is what I usually do. I take posts already published inside the GMB Crush Facebook group to create a new podcast and promote GMB Crush using content we have already researched and share inside the Facebook group. Okay. Once you copy the content, you will see that Notebook will give you the option to generate the podcast on the right side of the screen. So after that, you can interact with the podcast simply by clicking the interactive mode, which is now currently in beta. So this lets you interact directly during the podcast episode, ask questions, share your thoughts, and as I mentioned before, it makes the episode much cooler and more branded. It also allows you to make your podcast more dynamic and showcase your voice, especially if you are already a content creator and you have an audience that looks to you as a content creation expert. With that being said, my favorite part here is the fact that you can add notes or you can generate a briefing documents. Additionally, by clicking the timeline button, you can also create a detailed timeline of what will be discussed in a podcast. This is super useful for expanding content into articles or, for example, generating new content ideas. So as I said before, by clicking the interactive mode, you can click play and then click join to participate during the podcast episode, and all the responses will automatically adjust based on what you say. It's a really cool and useful feature showing, this is clearly showing that Google is making big AI changes and steps and becoming more and more competitive. So for podcast customization, I have created a prompt that I will share with you guys. If you want it, please just leave a comment with the hashtag prompt, and I will send you a link to download the complete prompt I use for customizing all the podcast. Okay, so before to leave you, I just want to remind you that the GM Crush 30 Days Ranking Challenge is live. It's a step-by-step video guide to boost your Google Business Profile ranking in just 30 days. If you want to access, you can find a link inside the video description. Thank you for watching, and I see you in the next video. Cheers.